hockey team goes on the road to face Notre Dame next weekend without its top scorer. Freshman defenseman Keandre Miller will be sidelined with a leg injury that he suffered in Saturday's loss to Ohio State. Miller is the top-scoring freshman in the Big Ten with 17 assists and 22 points. He was a first-round draft pick of the New York Rangers in last year's NHL draft. And several local teams are represented on WIS Sports Weekly Top 10 rankings. In boys basketball, Waupun holds steady as the second-ranked team in Division 3. In Division 5, Randolph sits as the second-ranked team, 4 spots ahead of Hughesford, who sits at 6th. Also in Division 5, Ryle remains at number 10 after cracking onto the list for the first time last week. Girls basketball, Beaver Dam still sits in South Division 2 as the top team with a 20-1 record. Marshall is still the second-ranked team in Division 3. Marquezan makes their first appearance as the 10th-ranked team in Division 4. And in Division 5, Fall River jumped to the 5th-ranked team after ranking 9th last week, and Randolph moves up 1 spot to number 7. That is a check of sports.
A visit to Cave of the Mounds is fun for the whole family, with lots to do above and below ground. Tour this geologic wonder that was hidden for ages. Lighted walkways lead you to stunning, colorful crystal formations and mirror-like pools. Plus, it's always a comfortable 50 degrees in the cave. Above-ground activities include our gemstone mine, fossil dig, butterfly gardens, and amazing rock and gift shop. Discover buried treasure. Discover fun at Cave of the Mounds. Open year-round. Cave of the Mounds is just 25 miles west of Madison.
Right now at Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly on the beautiful east side of Beaver Dam, it is the Crazy 8 sale. Leslie, tell everybody what that means.
Oh my gosh, that means that you're going to find some great deals. Like a dozen grade A large eggs, 88 cents, limited 2 on those, but that's an incredible price. How about select size banquet fruit, pot pies, or dinners, 88 cents each. I love that you can get a little tiny fruit pie.
And I love the fact that you can get a pot pie that anytime you want, you just pop it in the oven and you're good to go. Hey, what about skim and 1%, 2% milk right now?
What would go good with one of those little fruit pies? Well, Piggly Wiggly 1%, 2% or skim gallon milk, $1.68.
Can't go wrong with a deal like that. And for the coffee drinkers out there,
Folgers Country Roast Ground Coffee, 25 ounce for $88.
That's what we're talking. It's the Crazy 88 sale going on right now at Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly on the beautiful east side of Beaver Dam. And don't forget, when you go to Piggly Wiggly, always peruse the liquor department because I got to tell you, you just never know what's going to be on sale at the Pig on the beautiful east side of Beaver Dam.
Now this news update on Wisconsin Radio Network. I'm Bill Wise. Former Governor Scott Walker issued no pardons during his 8 years in office, either for people incarcerated or those who had served a prison term. Governor Tony Evers says he will.
I think most people in the state understand that people can be rehabilitated, they need a second chance, and so this gives people a second chance.
Is there a time frame? Is there a time frame?
We're just in the process of appointing people now.
Evers says those seeking pardons will be able to apply to the State Pardon Advisory Board, and he'll consider the panel's recommendations. A Black History Month resolution almost fails to pass the state assembly.
Honoring a number of individuals, but one of those names triggered white Republicans like Majority Leader Jim Steineke.
I think the biggest one was probably Colin Kaepernick for obvious reasons.
The chamber ended up unanimously passing a resolution with Kaepernick's name deleted. Bob Haig, Wisconsin Radio Network.
You're listening to the latest news on Wisconsin Radio Network.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
Hundo P. Hundo P. Adjective. Short for being 100% sure or certain. As in, if we get a puppy, I'll hundo P always walk it.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council. Adopt U.S. Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
GOAT, G-O-A-T, acronym, stands for greatest of all time. As in, spaghetti sandwiches for dinner? They're my fave. Dad, you're the GOAT.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Mr. Las Vegas is back, and he's visiting Wisconsin. It's Wayne Newton. Performing live February 16th, 7 p.m. at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Up close and personal, an intimate evening with one of the most celebrated entertainers of all time, Wayne Newton. Hear his music, watch him perform, listen to some of his untold stories about his life, career, and music. Advance tickets for Wayne Newton are on sale now. Visit Ticketmaster.com or call 800-745-3000. Up close and personal, unlike any show Wayne Newton has performed before. Daddy, don't you walk so fast. Come see the incredible talent and showmanship that has entertained audiences for decades. Wayne Newton, Saturday, February 16th at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Experience the difference.
Hi, this is Pam from Larson House Memory Care and Assisted Living in Columbus. Meet Kathy from...
Every day is something different, and then we have a bulletin board. They will write what you're having for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so you know ahead. If there's something you didn't like, you could go to the cook at least 2 hours in advance, though, and say, could you scramble me some eggs instead? They'd be more than happy to do it. The people around here, we all go to the 3 meals together. We kind of have our own table, and we chit-chat back and forth. If you're an active person, you're used to doing things, you'll enjoy the athletic part of it because it's just a little bit of everything. Everything's so different. They have us making things from scratch or cutting or pasting. It's not little kindergartner stuff. It's stuff you enjoy. It's adult stuff you enjoy to do. I love it. I love it. I would recommend it.
Visit us online at platinum-communities.com for your tour today.
Time to hit the lake because it's ice fishing season, and Fleet Farm has everything you need from novice to expert to help you reel in the record catch. Because right now, it's 14 inches thick, auger can handle that season, setting up the tip-up season. Let's locate the big one season. Now that's a trophy fish season. And of course, catch your limit and eat it too season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
It's always good to be recognized as number one. In our quest to be the best, our first goal at Shermake Sausage in Manitowoc is to keep it authentic. We craft quality sausage with honest ingredients, stubborn standards, and proven spice profiles, using the same recipes for over 90 years. That's why our ring bologna and chicken brats are number one in Wisconsin. So help us celebrate. Go to Shermake.com for coupons and recipes. Plus, enter to win Badger basketball tickets. Keeping it authentic. Sure makes the difference.
20 minutes ahead of 1 o'clock from AM 1430 WBEV, streaming online at dailydodge.com. It is time now for today's community comment. Here's your host, Craig Warmbold.
Well, thank you very much, and good afternoon. Welcome to Community Comment. We are video streaming live Community Comment once again today. Our guest here is a student at the Beaver Dam Middle School, 8th grader Mylana Lunde. Thank you so much for joining me today, Mylana.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. You've got a fundraiser coming up that we're here to talk about today. It's for the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater.
Yes, I'm going to be playing at Statz's, and we're going to be giving some of the proceeds to the theater.
Excellent, very good. Have you done stuff with the theater before?
I have. I've been very involved with the theater for many years, and just recently I'm proud to be giving my own compositions for a good cause.
That's excellent. Did you do like Telltale, that type of thing?
I did, actually.
Okay.
I played Peter Pan in Peter Pan.
Is that right? Peter Pan Jr.
Peter Pan
is what
Jr.
they call it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So you're going to be performing some original works for us on the program today. We've got like 3 or 4 or 5 of them lined up, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
These are songs that you wrote yourself.
Yes.
You wrote the music, you wrote the lyrics.
Both.
Wow. So 8th grade, that's 13, 14 years old?
I'm 13, almost 14.
13, when's your birthday?
March.
Oh, so it's coming up.
It is.
March what?
7th.
March, well, so that's almost just a month, less than a month away.
Yeah.
What are you asking for your birthday?
Probably tickets to go see plays.
Oh, okay. A particular play. Now that Dad's here and he's locked in, is there a particular play you want to put a shout out for?
We've been thinking of going and seeing Hamilton.
Oh, I just saw Hamilton about a month ago.
Really?
It was a very good show. I think you'll like it. Dad should take you, especially if you do a good job on the show today. I would say it's a lock that you have to go see Hamilton.
Definitely.
So you love musical theater?
I do. I always have.
All right.
And just recently, I've been getting much more involved with tons of modern musicals.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's had kind of an influence on some of my pieces that I've been writing.
But anything in particular? What's some of your favorites?
Some of my favorite modern musicals?
Sure.
As I've said, I've enjoyed Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
I've enjoyed stuff that's coming to Broadway, like the things Be More Chill, Dear Evan Hansen. I've been a fan of Heathers.
Okay.
I could go on. There's so many good ones.
Well, that's great. And again, this is an opportunity, this fundraising concert that you're giving, an opportunity to give back to the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, where you've had some opportunities, it sounds like, in the past.
Mm-hmm.
When is the concert?
The concert, I am going to be performing at Statz's this Saturday.
This Saturday?
Sunday.
This Sunday?
Saturday?
Right, the day after Saturday.
The
You'll
day
be
after
over
Saturday,
at Statz's Ale House. What time are you going to be performing?
4 to 6.
4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And we'll be hearing some original compositions, some of your favorite other musical endeavors, I assume, as well.
Mm-hmm. I play a couple cover songs too.
Okay. What cover song? Now we're only going to play originals on the program today. A note to the YouTube folks out there that are watching. These are all original compositions.
Yes.
But what are some of your favorite cover songs that you like to play?
I've always been a fan of playing Regina Spektor songs because most of them are very underrated and they're pretty difficult to play on piano, but they sound very beautiful.
Do you model your style a little bit off of Regina Spektor?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
I think I do get some inspiration from her.
I could see that. When did you start playing piano?
I started playing piano probably around when I was 8 and started getting piano lessons, but I started really writing these compositions around last year.
You did?
Yeah.
Now, that's not easy, is it, to write music and lyrics? How did tell us how this idea of composition came to you?
I think I've always enjoyed just coming up with little snippets and putting them all together to create a real song was something pretty cool, and it all comes from inspiration. I think it's harder to try and write a song when you haven't got any inspiration rather than when you really have something going and you want to create it.
What was the first song that you composed?
The first song I think I ever composed, is called Shut Up. Interesting title.
I think we've got that on our list here somewhere, don't we?
We do. Yes.
Well, we don't want to jump around too much, but you mentioned "Shut Up." You said it was the first one that you ever. What's your favorite?
My favorite, probably also "Shut Up" because even though I enjoy playing my other ones more because they sound probably more advanced, I really enjoy the meaning behind "Shut Up" because when I was writing this, I had never written many songs before, so I put like all of my thoughts into the lyrics.
How old were you when you wrote "Shut Up"?
Probably 12.
Okay. Who were you talking to? Who did you want to shut up?
The world.
The angst of a preteen.
That's the song. That's the song.
Do you find yourself drawing from your own life a lot when you write lyrics?
I feel like I do. I like to think that I have an outsider perspective, so I like to put the lyrics in the song of what I want other people to hear.
Mm-hmm. What comes first typically? The lyrics or the music, or is it both at the same time?
That's the dreaded question. I think it all comes from motivation. I think it's a lot harder to write lyrics without having like a tune, because if you write the lyrics, then you have to make a tune and have to make the rhythm fit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's probably harder.
Okay. And "Shut Up" just came to you?
It did.
Yeah.
At first I started writing it, and then I just kind of gave up on it because I didn't think it was anything. But then I worked a little harder, and I was really proud of it.
"Shut Up" is on the list of songs today, right?
Yes.
We've been talking about "Shut Up" so much. What do you want to open with for our audience?
I suppose I can open with "Shut Up."
Well, I don't want to force the set list to be altered just merely on my account, but we've been talking about "Shut Up" so much. Would you mind maybe if we started there?
Sure.
All right. So this is an original piece written This is the first song you've ever written.
Yeah.
And it is going to be performed this Sunday over at Stats' Ale House from 4 to 6 p.m. as part of the concert that you're raising money for the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater.
Yeah.
I think that I just got a lot of words out there.
That was a lot of words.
So without further ado, you are our first, on Community Comment, you are our first musician to perform original music on the program. So this is the first time original music has ever been performed on Community Comment. We've had a few people sing some old-timey songs that are traditional songs that are no longer copyrightable, but this is no pressure. You're not nervous, are you, Mylana?
A bit.
No, why would you be nervous?
I always strive to do well, and I hope that people enjoy me, and I hope I don't disappoint with this.
You've performed before in front of people, right?
I have, never on camera though.
Okay, but you've performed with people in the room.
Yes.
Well, there's literally nobody here right now, so you should be good to go then, right?
I guess.
All right, no need to be nervous. The first song that you ever wrote, the first original piece ever performed here on Community Comment. DailyDodge.com, by the way, we are video streaming today. So if you want to watch the performance live, you can just go to DailyDodge.com, click on the video tab, and it should come right up. Mylana Lunde here with Shut Up.
My life's so crowded, yet I'm all alone. I have a perfect family and a perfect home. My head spirals with scenarios. Monday morning motivation never shows up. Sometimes I feel like no one understands. 14 billion palms but not one matching hand. But my mind knows that's not true. There's millions of unique people just like you, and you're unworthy. I think that you are special, but you're just dramatic. You want attention for your talent, but you're just an addict. Everything created is a copy of another. Every word you know was taught by your mother. You see nothing but a teen when you look my way. You assume I can make it easy through the day, but sometimes what's inside isn't that simple. What I am is always screaming inside my brain, till there's nothing left, no joy, no pain. Nothingness and anxiety hurts, but I know somebody has it worse. So shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Everybody thinks their world is at its end. Everything's on fire, too late to defend. While people die of mental issues and disease, others hesitate to hurt themselves if no one sees. Some people struggle to make it through the week, while others have 1,000 demons they don't dare to speak. Others crushed by emotions in a storm. Depression in our age is classified a norm. 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 You see nothing but a human when you look their way. You assume they can make it easy through the day, but sometimes what's inside isn't that simple. Our world is a generator for fear that sometimes has us worried. Why are we here in a world full of genocide? Nobody cares the last time you cried. We all want to be different, but we're all the same. In the end, our minds will be our biggest pain. And when you think of yourself, you're no exception. People suffer through a thing we call a phase. All the phases last through countless days, and everybody just takes it as a joke. Nobody's broken if everybody's broke, so shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Mylana Lunde, Shut Up, her first original composition that she has written, and the first original composition performed here on Community Comment in our new Daily Dodge studios, where we're streaming live today. You can go to the video tab under dailydodge.com if you would like to watch the program. You could also listen at dailydodge.com as well, of course, and we're of course, broadcast on AM 1430 WBEV. Very interesting song. I could see that Regina Spektor influence there. Did it work, writing the lyrics? Was there a purpose for the lyrics? I mean, shut up. You said you wanted you wanted the world to shut up. Is that a catharsis for you? Meaning, is that by writing those lyrics, does that allow you to achieve what you're hoping to achieve?
I think it helps to let it out. And I don't think it's really going to change anything, but I think that it's important to hear, and I think that the meaning overcomes even the sense. I think it's very important to listen to the words, even though they're very difficult to hear.
So that was the first song that you had written. Do you remember the first song that you performed live for people?
The first song I performed live, it was probably around Shut Up. Maybe I have some of my earlier songs that I all grouped together, including that one, a song, Archive of Dreams. That one I was pretty proud of. I probably played that early on, too.
Okay. So that would have been what age, like 9, 10, 11, 12?
Probably still around 12.
Around 12 or so. What happened at age 12 that suddenly, did things click in terms of understanding melody and lyrics?
I think so. I think the Christmas when I was 11, me and my brother came up with a little piece, and we sang it for all of my aunts and uncles, and they didn't care. But it really inspired me. So then the next year, I got my keyboard, and everything just started coming together.
Archive of Dreams. Tell us about that song.
Archive of Dreams. That another very early one that I wrote. It doesn't feel that early, but it was. Now when I focus more on metaphor, I focus on making beautiful sounds rather than fast, speedy, getting out lyrics as fast as possible, like in Shut Up.
You focus on metaphor and melody. It sounds like more than you did early on. Those are important drivers of the song. I mean, I imagine there are songwriters and musicians who have worked at their craft for decades who are trying to achieve those same things.
I suppose.
What's the content of Archive of Dreams? What's it about?
Well, after Shut Up, I started making a lot of my songs about metaphors, some metaphors which I didn't even understand. But Archive of Dreams was supposed to be about the dreamers who all had passions and wanted to do things with their life but couldn't. They all had dreams, but they were being held down, and that was a huge metaphor in this song.
Do you think that by writing that, you have an opportunity to pursue musical dreams?
Yeah, I think so.
Can you perform Archive of Dreams for us?
With pleasure.
All right. Here we go with Mylana Lunde, who is performing this Sunday at Statz's Ale House. That's in Beaver Dam on Madison Street, 4 to 6 p.m. It is a fundraiser for the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, where Mylana has performed many times as part of Telltale. She'll be giving a little something back this Sunday. Here she is with Archive of Dreams.
Welcome to the Archive of Dreams, where nothing plays out like it seems, and the thoughts and hopes are like grains in the sand, locked in boxes tight. We can't pray at night, so we hold the memories in the palm of our hand, and soon we will see these dreams that we dream are reachable when the sun starts to rise again. Oh, please let us be all the dreamers in me. Set us free. Stay out it seems, for they crush our fantasies like the glass of a pane, and the faithful weep, minds refuse asleep as we deny that these goals are our only will to live. Rejection is core. No one cares anymore, but deep down it's ripping our souls to seams. With heartbreak we plead, all the dreamers and me, set us free. Lan da 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 dun da 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 da. La da dun da 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 dun da 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 da. Lan da 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 dun da 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 da. La da dun da 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 dun da 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 da. Lan da 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 dun da 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 da. La da dun da 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 dun da 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 da. Lan da 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 dun da 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 da. La da dun da 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 dun da 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 da. Da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. With heartbreak we plead, all the dreamers and me, set us free. La da 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 dun.
Mylana Lunde performing here live at the Daily Dodge Studios at Bill McCullum Way, streaming in audio and video at dailydodge.com, and of course broadcast on AM 1430 WBEV. That was wonderful, Mylana.
Thank you.
What? How long did it take you to write that?
Usually my songs are kind of written in like an hour, and then I spend like a week on them. But this one was pretty similar. I wrote it pretty fast, but then kept making adjustments as it went on, so it took a while.
Will you be performing that on Sunday at Stats' Ale House?
Yeah.
Okay, that is one of the songs that you will hear from Mylana Lunde at the Stats' Ale House on Madison Street in Beaver Dam. Proceeds from the performance are going to the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. It's going to be this Sunday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. We're going to hear a few more selections from Mylana Lunde, but we do have to take a break first. So we will return here on Community Comment in just a few minutes.
The Church Basement Ladies are back in an all-new musical comedy, right, Gilmer?
I almost laughed out loud.
Yeah, it's called Rise Up, O Men, and stars the Church Basement Ladies, and you get to meet the men of the congregation.
Heck of a deal.
So come see the Roosters invade the hen house in Rise Up, O Men.
Shows are on February 22nd and the 23rd. For tickets, visit showercenter.org or call 262-670-0560.
The core values of Columbus Community Hospital: effective communication, a positive, honest attitude, respect, empathy, and compassion for others. Columbus Community Hospital, building a caring relationship one patient at a time. One more reason to choose Columbus Community Hospital. To learn more, visit columbuscommunityhospital.org.
Hi, this is Pam from Larson House Memory Care and Assisted Living in Columbus. I've told you before about our short-term respite stays, and now I'd like you to meet Jean, who came to Larson House on a respite stay.
My name is Jean. I came here on respite and deciding on assisted living, and I liked it here. I've been in other places before and really liked the Larson House and the care that I get here. The staff makes a big difference, and the care and the thoughtfulness. The food is good. It all depends on what you're used to. Top three things. One would be the care of the staff, attentiveness of the management, of taking care of any situations that might not agree with you, and they have lots of activities that go on too.
We're happy to have Jean call Larson House home. If you have any questions for us or you'd like to come for a tour, please call us at 920-623-5253 or visit us online at platinum-communities.com. Larson House Memory Care and Assisted Living. Family owned, family focused. We look forward to meeting you.
Would you like the chance to win a Jeff J. Autographed Green Bay football mini helmet? How about $161 in cash or a $500 shopping spree at McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam? Tune in every weekday from February 11th through March 1st for your chance to call in and qualify for the Right to Win contest happening on Saturday, March 2nd from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. Don't miss this opportunity to play and win.
How much do you have to save for retirement? It depends, but the good news is that we can help you figure it out. This is Sandy Heyer from Heyer Insurance and the Senior Solutions Show on WBEV. Retirement will be so much more enjoyable when you know you have a plan and you know you'll have enough. Call Heyer Insurance or stop in at our office at the Heritage Village Mall and we'll start planning with you. And tune in to Senior Solutions at 11:10 Fridays here on WBEV.
A new rock experience that features hit after hit after hit. It's the Rock Pack. Iconic songs by iconic singers. Sunday, March 10th, 7 p.m. at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. With Lou Graham, founding member of Foreigner. Journey former lead vocalist Steve Augeri. Tony Lewis of the Outfield. Asia, featuring John Payne. The Rock Pack, a unique concert experience featuring the greatest classic rock singers of all time. Tickets starting at $45. Visit Ticketmaster.com. 745-3000. 4 huge rock legends. One great show. It's the Rock Pack. March 10th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Experience the difference.
Must be 18 to attend the Rock Pack concert.
From a little snow won't stop me season to this snowblower can handle it season. Fleet Farm has everything you need because right now it's make sure my tires have traction season. Let's get this house toasty season. Break out the shovel again season. De-ice the step season. And of course, time to bundle up season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
104 from AM 1430 WBEV Beaver Dam. Time for a new battery. Pull into the Quick Lane service at Countryside Ford in Columbus. No appointment necessary. Countryside Ford, 330 Transit Road, across from Shopko in Columbus. It is time once again for more of today's community comment. Here's your host, Craig Warmbold.
And our guest is Mylana Lunde. She is an 8th grader at the Beaver Dam Middle School, and she is performing this Sunday at Statz's Ale House in Beaver Dam with proceeds going to the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. She will be playing from 4 p.m. until 6 p.m., and Mylana is performing her original music for us today here on Community Comment, which is being broadcast on AM 1430 WBEV. You can also check us out in audio and video formats. We're streaming at dailydodge.com right now as we speak. So feel free to check us out online if you'd like to watch today's performances. And young Mylana, you're going to be 13.
Going to be 14.
Going to be 14 on March 7th. Do you perform solo usually? Do you perform in bands?
Well, recently I've been performing solo, but over the year I've played with 2 bands, actually. Okay. Cutterbox, which was made with my cousin from Kenosha and his friends, and then that was sidetracked, and then Cutterbox from B&D Music, made with local artists.
Oh, here in Beaver Dam, like a School of Rock type of band
exactly.
that you put together and everything. Do you prefer playing with musicians? Do you prefer playing solo?
I think there's good aspects to both, but personally I think I prefer playing solo because there's not much room for conflict.
Well, let's play another song here on Community Comment today. Tell us about Ragtime Love.
Ragtime Love. Okay, that's a more recent song, name not picked by me, by my mom, because of its kind of 40s style.
Okay.
No particular inspiration. It was just, I wanted to try something new.
You wanted to try like a new, different type of music, so you tried ragtime?
Kind of,
Well,
yeah.
Where is a 13-year-old girl exposed to ragtime in 2019?
Just the internet.
So you heard ragtime and you're like, this is an interesting style.
Yeah, I've always kind of liked electric swing, and
Okay.
I've been exposed to that from my sister too, and
Okay.
so it's kind of similar to that as well.
All right, so this has got a ragtime feel. You wrote the lyrics again yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All
They're
right.
they're supposed to be from like a man with like a cane and a top hat, you know.
So you're kind of going old school on
Old-
this.
yeah.
You're really channeling the 1940s with this song.
Yes.
All right. Well, this is Ragtime Love from Mylana Lunde here on Community Comment.
Hey, baby girl, watch me take my turn. Hey, baby girl, now I've gotta learn how to win your heart without losing my mind. 'Cause losing my mind is a waste of time that I could be using to hang around with you. Hey, sugar pie, let me open the door. Hey, sweetie, how could you ask for more than a guy like him or a guy like me? Who's willing to sail the 7 seas just to be the man in the picture on your drawer. Baby, you're beautiful in just the way you are, my love, my love. Love, won't you grab a glass of your favorite wine? Meet me here at whatever time. We'll forget the year as we laugh and play. We'll fondly dance the night away till you can't even remember your own name. But you'll know mine, take my hand and you will see a life together, you and me, with a picket fence and the fresh cut grass, green cut curtains with lots of glass. But for that I'll need more than some pickup jazz. Baby, you're beautiful in just the way you are, my love, my love. My love, won't you give me your number? Give me your number, give me your number before the night is dead.
Mylana Lunde performing Ragtime Love here on Community Comment. That was wonderful, Mylana. Where do you get, I hate to ask you this each time, but where did you get the inspiration for these lyrics? I mean, they do have this like 1940s feel. You were born in the 3rd millennia, if I do my math correctly. This is something that comes from where?
The heart. No, I liked the idea of writing it from that kind of perspective of like a man in love going after this lady. But then at the end there's kind of a modern twist to it too, which I think sounds pretty cool.
Let's talk about another song. It's called 17.
Yes, this is a very special song to me.
Tell us about 17.
17, if you don't know, tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of a tragic event, the Parkland shooting. And it kind of was very important to me, and I wanted to spread light on it and kind of give my honors, do something to make amends. And after the event happened, I went and showed my support in New York City, and me and my sister went and we marched in the March for Our Lives.
Now, and there were 17 students from Parkland that were killed in that tragic event.
Yes.
You're a student?
I am a student.
You're over at the middle school here in Beaver Dam. What does an event like that, what kind of impact does that have on yourself, on your friends?
It's awful. I remember after the shooting, all the kids kind of banded together and we walked out, and the teachers knew it was happening, and they even had us sign out to make sure we'd stay safe. But I remember all of the kids were so scared. They were so afraid that something like that could happen to us and to local towns and to anyone. The fact that it could happen again was such a terrible thought.
So you took that experience, that real world situation, and you channeled it into a song.
Yes.
Well, can you give us some insight into some of the lyrics?
Okay. So it starts off 17 shots, 17 hearts on the line, and it talks about 17 families, 17 minutes of time, as in how long we stayed out for the walkout. We stayed out for 17 minutes of silence. And so it talks about all these things you need to think about. And the chorus is very important. It says, conflicts go ignored too long, they repeat history.
This is the song 17, an original piece from Mylana Lunde here on Community Comment.
"17 shots, 17 hearts on the line, 17 fires that changed thousands of lives, people divided, idols unsure, but what can we do? What's there to do? Conflicts go ignored too long, they repeat history. We fail to address the blatant, silent distress. We can change, we have a voice. Stand as one, we'll make a choice. 17 families, 17 minutes of time, 17 people who couldn't survive, 17 souls ripped from 17 eyes, and we all look away, move on with our day. Conflicts go ignored too long, they repeat history. We fail to address the blatant, silent distress. The decisions that we make impact futures that we take. These firearms that cause so much strife are more valued than alive.
Mylana Lunde performing 17, an original composition. She will be performing her original songs on Sunday at Statz's Ale House in Beaver Dam from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., with the proceeds going to the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. We do have to take a break here on Community Comment. A reminder that you can watch this program on dailydodge.com. We are video streaming. Just click on the video tab and you can watch the final performances here on the program today, and we will put the entire show up on the video tab as soon as the program's over, within an hour or two. And of course, we're always streaming in audio formats at AM 1430 WBEV, dailydodge.com, 95.3 WXRO as well, if you would, you can listen in on either station. But we do have to take a break here, and we will be back in just a few minutes to wrap up our conversation with Mylana Lunde.
Why do patients choose Columbus Community Hospital's Prairie Ridge Center for Orthopedic Excellence for joint replacement surgery? Improved quality of life.
I had extreme knee pain because it was bone on bone. The surgery at Prairie Ridge was quick, it was efficient. Thanks to Prairie Ridge, I have no pain at all, and I've reclaimed my life.
Columbus Community Hospital and Prairie Ridge Health Clinic offers a 5-star, top-performing, high-quality program that will help you reclaim your life.
Now also serving in Marshall.
Local manufacturers have a variety of career opportunities right now. Dan began as a welder and is now in sales management.
Once I was welding, there was numerous opportunities to advance, to take on different jobs, different paths. I thoroughly enjoy manufacturing, what I do. It's not just sales, it's problem solving, and that all is based on just a hands-on, not having a 4-year degree, but working my way up through. You have that problem solving because you were involved in every aspect of manufacturing. The pay has been great all the way through. Been able to maintain a very nice lifestyle. Own a home, own a boat, golf membership. It's fun.
Explore a career in manufacturing at Moraine Park Technical College or online at manufacturingworks.org. This message was brought to you by Kirsch Foundry and Apache Stainless Equipment.
Because of the weather conditions on January 31st, we've rescheduled the WBEV WXRO Trip to Ireland kickoff event to February 13th. It'll be at Bayside Supper Club at 6 p.m. Now, if you had reservations for the original date, we're holding them for you. If you haven't made a reservation, but you'd like to learn more about our Irish adventure in September of this year, join us on the 13th. There's plenty of room. Just call the radio station to make a reservation. WBEV WXRO and travel leaders will be exploring Ireland as a private group on a unique itinerary from September 8th through September 17th of this year. We'll be taking in the beauty, history, and culture of Ireland in comfortable temperatures on a totally customized tour. You can learn more right now on our website, dailydodge.com, and we'd love to have you join us February 13th at Bayside Supper Club at 6 p.m. There'll be free heavy hors d'oeuvres and a tour guide with all the information. Call for your reservation at 885-4442, 885-4442.
Mr. Las Vegas is back, and he's visiting Wisconsin. It's Wayne Newton, performing live February 16th, 7 p.m. at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Up close and personal, an intimate evening with one of the most celebrated entertainers of all time, Wayne Newton.
Don't shame, darling, don't shame.
Hear his music, watch him perform, listen to some of his untold stories about his life, career, and music. Advance tickets for Wayne Newton are on sale now. Visit Ticketmaster.com or call 800-745-3000. Up close and personal, unlike any show Wayne Newton has performed before.
Daddy, don't you walk so fast.
Come see the incredible talent and showmanship that has entertained audiences for decades. Wayne Newton, Saturday, February 16th at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Experience the difference.
Win an all-inclusive 3-night stay at the new Rio Dunamar Resort in Costa Mujeres, Mexico, with airfare from Milwaukee or Chicago. Build your best 5-card poker hand and visit as many of our 2019 Poker Run Stop locations as you can. Draw one face-down card at each stop. The best hand will be determined at the final Poker Run party at Bayside Supper Club, Beaver Dam. Our first stop is Wednesday, February 20th, 5:30 to 8 p.m. at Bayside Supper Club. Join us on Sunday, March 3rd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Maury's Bar in Beaver Dam. This stop will include a Children's Radiothon fundraiser, Chili for Children, where you can sample tons of chili for $5. This year's grand prize is provided by Travel Leaders and FunJet Vacations. Passport required. Make sure to check the contest page on dailydodge.com, where we'll be adding Poker Run stops. The WBEV WXRO Poker Run to Costa Mujeres, Mexico is also brought to you by Bayside Supper Club, Maury's Bar, Slumberland, Rock River Tap, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and Jason White Catering, LLC at Juneau Community Center.
20 minutes after 1 o'clock from AM 1430 WBEV, streaming online at dailydodge.com. Time for more of today's community comment. Here once again is your host, Craig Warmbold.
And our guest is Mylana Lunde, youth musician from Beaver Dam. She's an 8th grader who is performing this Sunday at Statz's Ale House in Beaver Dam from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., performing original compositions here on Community Comment today. You can hear us on AM 1430 WBEV. We're streaming live in audio and video at dailydodge.com, where you'll be able to find the playback of this performance in both audio and video formats under the audio and video tabs, respectively. We've had an opportunity to hear 4 4 songs so far from Mylana Lunde, and we've got a few more of them planned before we let her go for today. You're out of school you left school for this today?
Yes.
Okay. Snow day yesterday, out of school today.
So many days off. We've had like 6 so far.
It's starting to add up. Are you going to write a song about snow days? Is
Sure.
Is that something maybe we can get you to do for next time? You're going to sing a song about, it's called Love Disconnection.
Love Disconnection.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Love Disconnection, again, from a different point of view. I like writing from these point of views. Love Disconnection is about someone pining over someone they can't have. It's like a bittersweet love song.
Okay. Well, Valentine's Day is tomorrow, so this seems bittersweetly appropriate.
Yeah, it's for all the single people.
So without further ado, here is Mylana Lunde performing her original piece, Love Disconnection.
Can't you see the words struggling on my tongue, hiding behind a mask of quiet? Don't you find it weird the way we talk once a month? And I want nothing more than to be in your arms, but darling, I know you're not for me. But darling, I know you're happy. But as the nights turn into days, then the years will melt away, and we'll be living through our lives. And I can look at the bags under your eyes, but I'll still worry, 'cause I know they're not from a bad night's sleep. The word perfect is a social construct and a cliche, overused, simple phrase. But when I try and understand you, you're flawed in the most perfect ways, and nobody can ever figure out your changing life. But let's put it this way, I like to try. But darling, you've got your family and your friends at your side for support. But darling, I'm struggling to hide all of the things I wish could be more. But as the nights turn into days, then the years will melt away, and we'll be living through our lives. And I can look at the bags under your eyes, but I'll still worry, 'cause I know they're not from a bad night's sleep.
Mylana Lunde, Love Disconnection, here on AM 1430 WBEV, streaming live in audio and video at dailydodge.com. Love Disconnection, Love Disconnect. Is there some double
Yes, that
wordplay
is
going
the
on
double
there?
meaning. Love disconnection. Can't have them, and love disconnection. I love disconnection.
In advance of Valentine's Day tomorrow, for all of you single people out there.
Yes.
You were saying only in 8th grade, not even in high school yet. What are your plans in high school? Is music something that you want to be a part of your future?
Yeah, we just got to pick our high school classes, and I have a lot of music in there. I find musical classes like choir and the theory, I find it all to be really interesting, and I find it fun. So I'm glad that I can have these opportunities in high school to do these classes.
So again, you're going to be 14 in less than a month. You've been playing. I'd like to say you've been playing for a while. You're only 13. You haven't been doing anything for a while, it
No,
seems
really.
like. But what advice do you have out there for those young performers, those young music lovers that maybe are afraid to get up in front of people, that are, I mean, you're doing a great job here on the program today. You said you were nervous before the show, that none of that is shown through. What advice do you have to those kids, maybe your age or younger than you?
I think going along with that, I think there's a lot of people like me that are really nervous. And I think that it's important to understand that that's okay. Like, you can be nervous. It's good that you're nervous, because if you're not nervous and you're content with how you perform, you're probably not striving to be your best self, you know?
Is that something you learned at the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater?
I think it is. I think performing so often made me realize nerves aren't going to go away. They're just a part of it, and they help you, you know?
So, again, you're performing on Sunday at Stats' Ale House, 4 to 6. That's in Beaver Dam. Why should folks, we're going to have one more song here to wrap things up, but why should folks come out on Sunday and catch some of these original works of yours?
Well, first of all, Stats' has amazing food. I go there with my parents, and it's great. Try the nachos. Plus, with these new compositions, it's not really what you hear very often. You know, there's really new stuff, new things to hear, and it's all going to a good cause.
Excellent. Very good. So you are going to play us out with one of your favorite songs. I'd say it's one of your more recent songs, but again, you're 13. It seems like everything is a recent song. Tell us about What Did I Ever Do to You?
Okay, I wrote this in Kenosha while with my cousin, and he had a little guitar solo in the middle, but it works without the guitar solo too. I think this one works better with my voice than some of the ones I wrote a while ago, because I fit it better to my vocal range. And I'm sure it would sound better with my pedal, which has stopped working.
Technical difficulties. You got to work through them, right? So
Show must go on.
Without further ado, here, the final song here as we wind down Community Comment, Mylana Lunde's original song, What Did I Ever Do to You?
Perfection in the small things. He's pulling on my heartstrings as the nights go by, the endless days. He's by my side, but not everything is anonymous as it seems. I didn't deserve to be the girl of your dreams. And what did I ever do to you? What did I ever do to you? I see the lightning pouring through my windows and feel you reaching for my heart. You're not the owner of my heart. I hear the peers from every angle playing your sick game, and the image of disgust is now associated with my name, and I'm sinking, I'm drowning in the social ocean of disgrace. And when I'm all alone, I only see one filthy face. What did I ever do to you? What did I ever do to you? I see the lightning pouring through my windows
Mylana Lunde, performing this Sunday at Statz's Ale House, with proceeds being directed to the Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, 4 to 6 p.m. Statz's Ale House, located on Madison Street, again in Beaver Dam. Mylana, I want to thank you very much for joining me on the program today and sharing your original works with us.
Thank you.
And we do want to remind our listeners that if you want to watch back or listen back to today's program, you can go to dailydodge.com, check out the audio or video tabs. Again, a thank you to Mylana for joining me on the program today. That is going to do it for Community Comment.
On your mark, ready, set, bingo! You could win $500. It's time to pull up the card table, set out the markers, put on the sweatband, and play Radio Bingo. Here on WBEV at 1:35 p.m. every Monday through Friday. WBEV awards a daily cash prize of $25. But if you cover all the numbers on your card in the first 50 numbers called, the cash prize is $500. Multiple winners divide the money equally. Get your bingo cards at these Beaver Dam locations: Recheck's Food Pride, Get Fit Health Club, and Edith's Cakes Catering and Cafe. Find your bingo cards in Columbus at Larson House Assisted Living and WS Ag Center on Temkin Road. Cards can also be had at Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living, Horicon Hardware Hank, Leroy Meats in Fox Lake, and Waupun Piggly Wiggly. Visit any of these locations for your free bingo cards, then play Radio Bingo. You could win $500 cash every Monday through Friday at 1:35 p.m. on AM 1430 WBEV.
Do you have a lightly used prom dress? Support the Emily C. Lyons Memorial Scholarship by donating a prom dress, accessories, or men's clothing to the resale fundraiser. Donations will be accepted February 11th through the 15th and again from February 18th through the 21st from 3 to 5 p.m. at the Beaver Dam High School. Use the front entrance. The resale will be held in the Beaver Dam High School Library February